Good evening, everyone. First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joseph Williams with your VNN News Now Evening Forecast. Thank you for joining us. You can see out at our out of the Newman Outdoor Field weather cam pointing towards downtown Fargo. We have clear skies, no precipitation coming down. It's a quiet night ahead of us. However, the nice weather is not going to last forever. Over the next couple days, we'll be trading this for some snow coming down, and it's going to have some impacts on the holiday travel plans you have coming up. Again, thanks for joining us. First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joseph Williams with your VNN News Now Evening Forecast. And as I mentioned, we are First Alert tracking some winter systems on our way. Let's go over our First Alert weather days coming up for Tuesday and Wednesday as we're looking at some more wintry weather pushing into our region. And fun fact, well, maybe fun, quote unquote, as in it's worth mentioning, we do have another First Alert weather day coming up for this coming Saturday. We just declared it a couple hours ago because we could see some snow coming down next weekend after Thanksgiving, and I'll go over that in a second. But again, just to recap, so far we have that First Alert weather day for Tuesday and heading into Wednesday because we'll see some snow coming down across the region. So let's get right to it with our First Alert forecast here. So let's get that pulled up. There we go. Again, that First Alert weather day for Tuesday and Wednesday as we're looking at some wintry weather across our region. Going a little more in depth, basically we're looking at what's called an Alberta Clipper system, which means we'll end up seeing some, a low pressure system will slide in from Canada, moving into our region, and it'll bring some snow accumulations in the process. That will end up impacting any holiday travel plans you have coming up. Now, there's still a little variability within the timing and the track of the system, but it seems so far Tuesday will be the day where the heaviest snowfall is anticipated. That's where the bulk of the moisture will push through. And then on Wednesday, we're just looking at some light snow showers. That seems to be the general trend regarding the timing and the track. Now, that could end up changing slightly, which in turn will impact snow totals. Again, looking at our satellite and radar, you can see what I mean. We got a low pressure system right in Alberta and Montana, making its way towards the east. And as it does, it'll bring some of that moisture into our region, leading to some mix at first, turning into snow. By Monday morning, it'll be centered in eastern Montana, making its way east towards our region. And as it does, it'll bring some moisture into our region Monday night. So we'll start out cloudy but dry, but as we head into Monday night, the low moves in the southern valley, and behind that low will be some rain showers at first, quickly turning into wintry mix and snow as colder air infiltrates our region Monday night. By Tuesday morning, we're looking at steady snow across much of our region, and as indicated by those blue colors, expect some pockets of heavier snow embedded within that light to moderate snowfall taking place. So basically, Tuesday morning, a bit messy. And we'll see that snow continuing into Tuesday afternoon and evening. It's not until Tuesday night that the bulk of the moisture moves east into eastern Minnesota. And then we're left with some lingering snow showers in the northern valley and northwest Minnesota as we head into Wednesday afternoon and evening. Not much moisture anticipated with those showers, but considering we could still see gusts up to 25 miles per hour on Wednesday, that still could impact any holiday plans you have coming up, so that's why Wednesday is the First Alert weather day. Now, speaking of the wind, Tuesday will also be windy too. Wind gusts will be above 30 miles per hour at times throughout Tuesday afternoon and evening, and that could whip up the snow for Tuesday afternoon and evening, leading to low visibility at times as well. So both Tuesday and to a lesser extent Wednesday will be messy days indeed, and you can see what I mean with our model comparison right here. While the European and American models differ on snow totals, they generally seem to agree that the Central and Southern Valley will be impacted. With the European model, it's suggesting the Central Valley will be most impacted, whereas the American model suggests the Central and Southern Valley will see impacts from that snow accumulation. But the point is, as we get closer to the system, we'll get a better idea as to the exact snow totals and where the heaviest snow will be at. But practically all of our region will see some form of accumulation, which means you'll want to give yourself some extra time in the roads if you have to head out for Tuesday and on Wednesday. So that is something to consider. Now, I also mentioned that we have another First Alert weather day coming up earlier in this video. It's for next Saturday after Thanksgiving, as we're looking at some more wintry weather pushing into our region. Now, this system is a week away. And so models are still trying to iron out the details on the exact timing and how much precipitation we'll see. So it's likely that we could see another first alert weather day get added into this weekend forecast. And let me show you what I mean by that real quick. Basically, we're anticipating some more wintry weather on Saturday, and that may impact any post-holiday travel plans you have coming up. So basically, after you're done with Thanksgiving, you may have to deal with some more wintry weather as we get closer to the weekend after Thanksgiving. And here's what that looks like on a first alert forecast. Luckily, Thanksgiving Day itself should be dry. We're just looking at scattered clouds and cold temperatures for the day. Temperatures will be in the 20s. But as we head into Friday afternoon and evening, well, this model, the European model, wants snow moving into eastern North Dakota Friday evening and overnight. And we'll see that snow continuing at least until late Saturday morning, and it's not until Saturday night that the snow pulls out of a region. That's according to the European model. The American model wants a few snow showers Friday night, but the bulk of the moisture moving in on Saturday afternoon and evening. So the timing is still being checked on as we get closer to this system. But what it does mean is if you have any weekend plans for the weekend after Thanksgiving, definitely keep an eye on the VNN First Alert Weather app as we get closer to next weekend, because any snow that does come down for the weekend will impact those plans. Now, heading into tonight, we're not seeing any snow. I mentioned we have clear skies in Fargo-Moorhead, and you can see the rest of our region is more or less seeing the same thing. Now, we are looking at some cloud cover building in from the west, but we're going to stay mostly dry as we head into Saturday night and Sunday morning. A weak disturbance may try to produce a couple of isolated showers in the northern valleys, so you may see a couple of raindrops in Baudette by early Sunday morning, for example, but the rest of our region will see cloudy, dry conditions. By late Sunday morning, that cloud cover breaks up, leading to sunny skies for Sunday afternoon and evening. So Sunday afternoon and evening are looking great. Sunday night, cloud cover may build back in, but we are going to stay dry for Sunday night. Now, as for morning temperatures will be in the low 30s across the region, 31 in Fargo versus 35 in Valley City, climbing into the mid-50s during the afternoon hours. So we're looking great for Sunday afternoon. In the long term, though, we'll start seeing that cold air from Canada infiltrating our region. So by Monday afternoon, we're back in the 40s for highs. And then notice by Tuesday afternoon, we're seeing this white line that indicates temperatures being below freezing. And thereafter will stay below freezing for Wednesday and Thursday afternoon. So the cold is coming as we head into Thanksgiving week. You'll want a couple of layers on standby at least for Thanksgiving week. In terms of exact numbers, we'll go from 54 on Sunday to 26 on Thursday. So Thanksgiving Day itself will be chilly. And it won't just be Fargo seeing those 20s. Roseau, Thief River Falls, Grand Forks, Langdon, all will be in the upper teens to low 20s. And thereafter, we'll stay in the teens to low 20s as we transition into early December, which is about 10 or so degrees below normal for this time of year. Basically, it's going to feel like the winter season as we transition into December, which makes sense as December 1st is the start of meteorological winter, and it does mean we're getting closer to astronomical winter. So let's recap everything. For Thanksgiving week, we have that Clipper system coming through on Tuesday and Wednesday, giving us that first little weather day event due to the snow and wind and cold settling in, making for a messy start to the work week. Then we have a cold Thanksgiving with highs in the teens and 20s, and we'll stay cold even into early December with a potential snow system towards the upcoming weekend. And recapping everything in total, again, 54 will be a high for Sunday. We have those first alert weather days for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then a first alert weather day for Saturday because of that snowmaker heading our way for the upcoming weekend. But Friday and Sunday may also involve some snow chances too, so we'll have to keep an eye on Friday through the upcoming weekend. Keep the VNN First Alert Weather app on standby, and then notice those highs in the teens and lows in the single digits for early December. So yeah, the Thanksgiving week is going to feel like the winter season. and definitely keep the VNL First Alert Weather app on standby. I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but it is a very useful tool indeed, especially if you are traveling for the holiday season. Now, I'm going to get off of here. I'll be on for Valley News Live at 9 and 10, so be sure to tune in for tonight. And I've been giving periodic weather updates on the VNL First Alert Weather app, and I'll be on for tomorrow night too, so be sure to tune in for tomorrow night as well. So in the meantime, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this Valley News Now evening forecast. Be safe out there. Have a wonderful Saturday night.